Alright, this video is about the startup and shutdown of the SmartScope Zip 250 and MeasureX software. So the first thing we want to do is turn the computer on. So we push the power button. PC is going to start up. Takes a little while. It uses Windows 2000, which is pretty old and slow, but it still works and it's still pretty relevant in the industry. So as it goes through this startup, we want to go in this sequence because it makes a difference in how the software performs. So always start up the PC first. So the PC starts up, and now it's prompting for the login, so we do the Control-Alt-Delete password or the login as administrator. And that resolution notifier comes up because it doesn't really like the software. Now we turn on the power button. The power button's here, so we turn that on. Once we have that on, it goes through a startup. It initializes the machine. It's communicating from the controller. This is the controller to the machine. So we wait a minute and then we start up MeasureX. The MeasureX icon is in the center, and we start that up. And that's going to take a little bit to start up. And once we start that, it downloads all of the software. And now it's going to want to go home. Well, first we press this stop start, so that downloads all the software and initializes the PC to the machine. So we press that, and now it's prompting to go home. So it says about to seek stage home. We just click OK. And the machine is going to go home. It always goes up in Z, and then it goes to the front and left of the stage. So we can see it moving. Once it gets home, it knows it's home, and home is a safe place and knows everything is okay. And it's going to go back to where it originally started. So it's right back to where it started. So that's the basic startup of the SmartScope Zip 250. Now we're going to go through a shutdown. So when you shut this down, it's really doing everything in reverse. So if I'm done using this, I just click on the X on the upper right of the MeasureX software. This will end your MeasureX session. I click OK. And then it shuts down. And now I can turn the PC off. So I just turn the PC off, start, shut down, OK. And I can turn the power off on the controller. So I just click this switch to turn it off. And the PC turns off. And it's just going through a shutdown routine. And Windows 2000 is a little bit different, but it comes to this screen, and now we just push the button once, kind of gently, and then it's off. And that's the startup and shutdown procedure for the SmartScope Zip 250 and Windows 2000 PC.